G'day guys and gals. Alright, so Shanabog Abandoned Plot it's kind of easy if you have the right operators for it. It's certainly not one of those ones that you have to be really anal about. The daily is Engine Enhancement 3. These are the 8 we're going with. And so, the operators we're going to be using. Texas Skill 2. Everybody does get Texas for free now. So I'm hoping that most of you have Texas level by now. If you don't, you can use Korea, but it's going to be a little slower. And you won't also have this stun that comes with her, which is going to make your life not harder, but a little more complex, I'll say. Scavenger as our other Vanguard. So high damage Vanguards. Myrtle for extra deployment points. Now, you can use any flag bearer you like, and I'm actually going to suggest, if you have him leveled, use Elysium with skill 2. Elysium with skill 2 is going to do wonders for you in this, if you have him. I'm using Perfumer as a healer. Her talent, her map-wide heal talent does amazing things. You can use 2 standard healers, as you can see. I also have Suzero, but I don't tend to find that you need 2 standard healers. I find that Perfumer with a map-wide heal talent is going to benefit you a lot more than using 2 standard healers. Blue Poison and Vermeil, so I've got 2 split shot snipers. That's because early on we're going to have a shield guard, which, as I hope a lot of you know, will draw most of your fire, so it's good to have those split shot snipers that can actually work on other targets at the same time. I've tried this with a single target sniper and a split shot. It doesn't work. It doesn't work well, especially. So that is probably going to be your best option. Obviously, if you've got Archetto, absolutely use Archetto. Instead of Vermeil, that is. Because you'll get a lot more ground out of her. She's the 6-star Quoddy Finger split shot sniper. So, yeah. Utage, just to help get rid of shield guards. So, her skill 2. Fast redeploy, just to bait some fire and slow some enemies down. Thermite, if you've got him. If you don't have him, don't stress. You don't need him, it just makes your life a little bit easier. So that's quality of life addition. Moose, again, is to help get rid of shield guards. And that gives us 1 extra slot. We're going to be using a Carnelian, so I'm going to be using... We want a Carnelian with skill 3. I'm going to be using Laura 9200s, so Laura 9200, if you're watching, thank you very much. Also, because we need to borrow 5 for all the medals. And that gives us 1 extra slot. You can bring another sniper if you like. It's up to you guys what you want to bring in that slot. I'm not going to tell you. Use what you find easy, or bring your own Carnelian. And have no slots. Alright, if this helps you out, guys, leave a sub, helps me out, and I do absolutely appreciate it. We're going to start off with Myrtle here facing up, because we're going to need extra help on the top lane. Scavenger here. So our highest, regardless of whether you're using Courier or Texas, always put Scavenger here because your top lane is going to be where the bulk of your trouble is early on. Texas / Courier down here. Vermeil up top. Blue Poison down bottom. Skill. Utage. We're just going to pop it here on top of the shield guard. And from here, we're going to pop in our first healer, which is our AoE healer. Myrtle skill. So this is our second cycle for Myrtle. After this second cycle is done, you can pull Myrtle out. So there we go, pull her out. First lot of drones is coming through. What we're going to do is put in Suzuro. And then Carnelian. And once those drones get into a reasonable range, we're going to use Blue's skill. Because Blue is going to absolutely shred this shield guard. Just because of that poison debuff of hers. Once the second group comes through, we can start using Vermeil's skill, and then we're going to just deploy Moose to help us get rid of this. And as you can see, basically what we're doing is we're just letting this go. Because what I want to do, this shield guard here is our primary concern at the moment. Once Moose does start attacking that, as you can see, that's pretty much time to yank everything back out. I'm going to use my fast redeploy to block this enemy here. Because I want to delay this enemy, basically. This one over here, I couldn't care less about. Because he's going to go back into the sniper field of fire. It is what it is. Once this drone starts bombing, what we're going to do, the second bomb is a pretty good indication of where we're at. We're going to put thermite down, try and avoid getting thermite blown up early. Pull your fast redeploy out. And what we're going to do is we're going to wait for this drone's first drop on Carnelian. Then we're going to use Carnelian's skill. And then we're going to cycle our healer skill. So that left one drone to come through over the top of Blue Poison. If you ever get super worried about it, you can use Texas's skill. I didn't. But if you are worried and you do see it getting through, you can always do that. So this drone's going to be on full health, so we're just going to use Vermeil's skill because I want to get rid of that. And what we're going to do, this shield guard is basically going to walk all the way up and stop in front for a little while. So I'm going to just use our fast redeploy on this guy because I want to slow him down a bit. Moose. Because again, I want to start working on the shield guard to get rid of it. We have a second enemy out at the top. And here come our drones. Carnelian is good to go. She's all boosted up. And what we want to do is activate this skill. And once this drone shoots a second time, activate pretty much everybody's skill to make sure everything gets killed. At this point in time, we're just balls to the walling it. Gravel out once all those enemies are dead, and if this shield guard is still alive for whatever reason, just deploy Utage to finish the job. That's it. Mission accomplished. So the only real concern you're going to have is how quickly those drones move. Damage is typically not a damage I've found is typically not the issue per se. Because under any normal circumstances, the drone obviously would die, even using, say, Cruise 3-star. But the problem is that the drones just noom through and you can never get it. That's why I do suggest using split-shot snipers, so you can get... Well, there you go, there's my Medal of Cooperation. That way you can actually get everything done. All the drones die towards the same time. They're all getting the same amount of damage on it. Using Blue Poison obviously leaves a debuff on them, so that does even more damage to them. Any little bit helps, so I hope that helps you guys out.